Welcome to Bitter Reality Brewing. This is part 2 of 2 for the Raspberry Blonde. We're going to move it to the keg. You've probably seen this rodeo before. Please share, subscribe, like. Let me know what you think, good, bad, indifferent. I had some questions about how I do this, so I'll probably do a video a little later, a little more detail, kind of show exactly how things are going and what we do. But basically, I've already star sanded and I ran hot water through this. It's ready. We're going to have hot water going in there. I'll grab this right here. We've already purged the keg. I put about a half a teaspoon of gelatin in there with some warm water. About 1.5 grams, I think, of citric acid. So we're gonna pop this. Smells okay. Can't say anything major. I don't smell anything major. I wish I'd go, oh wow, that smells great. Sometimes not. Usually when it's got a lot of hops in it, especially dry hopping, that's when you smell things like that. Okay. Let's get it started. Gotta get a better hose. There we go. I had to change the hose from the original hose that came with the transfer. This hose is just a little flimsy. Oh. Man, it's on. Okay, here we go. Let's start transferring and we'll fast forward. And that's it. We'll re-purge that just to make sure it's nice and clear. And we'll drop it in the keg, chill it down, and go on to the taste test. Okay, you saw us move the Raspberry Blonde with the Kveik yeast, which was Arset. I've been taste testing it just a tiny bit as it's carbonating, hoping that the carbonation and everything will balance out. Has improved greatly, but I think we may have a problem. So, haven't tried it in a few days. We're gonna go for it. Verify which one it is so I don't pull the wrong one. I haven't labeled them lately. Yep. Carbonation's still kind of getting there. It's just, it's got a smell. And this will be the first one since I started the channel, but I'm gonna give it another week and see if it matures, should we say. Right now, the only thing I'm looking at is probably the Arset, the Kveik yeast, because it's openly dried, not by me, by other people. The Cascade beer candy syrup, I can smell it through it. I've never had a problem with the syrup. I've used the previous one, which was the wit, and that was amazing. It's kind of disheartening knowing that I don't get to enjoy that. It's just the smell is a little off, almost like it was contaminated, or maybe the yeast itself had some other foreign yeast got in there, and definitely doesn't have tropical. I can smell a hint of the raspberry. It's improved drastically, but life is too short to drink bad beer, and unless it improves drastically in a week, sadly, it's going to be a dump. Hate doing that. Really hate it. Haven't done it in, probably over a couple of years. But like I said, life is too short to drink bad beer. So unless that comes out, and then we'll plan to rebrew. So we did our taste test of the Raspberry Blonde, which we used Cascade invert sugar with raspberries. Sadly, I still believe it was the yeast. The yeast just gave it kind of an off flavor. So I'm gonna order some more of that. We'll do a nice Belgian Raspberry Blonde. Not right away, but we will be doing that in the near future. I filmed the part of me dumping it for 2 reasons. One, it's always bad when you have to dump beer, but really everybody always is happy when it happens to someone else and not them. And number 2, to show you that it happens to all of us, and it is what it is. I know some people get this cool, relaxing thing to seeing things in certain orders or certain things happening. So, hey, enjoy. Thank you again for joining us at Bitter Reality Brewing. On to bigger and better things. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and please share. Appreciate all the support. Even if you're not watching the channel regularly, if you're hitting that subscribe, that helps. Plus, then when you're curious, you can look over and go, oh, hey, yeah, he's got a few videos. Let me see if one I'm interested in or not. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you again. Stay safe.